Hi everybody, my name is Oscar Cedena and this is my presentation. A corporation that I inspire a lot is P&G. P&G, a force in the world. Their market capitalization is greater than any company in many countries. P&G market, their products is more than 180 countries. With this statue comes both responsibility and opportunities. Their responsibility is to be ethical corporate citizen. But P&G opportunities is something far greater, and it's embodied their purpose. P&G purpose is to provide branded products and services of superior quality and value that improve the lives of the world's consumer, now and for generations to come. As a result, consumers will reward them in leadership sales, profit, and value creation, allowing the people, shareholders, and the communities in which they live in and work to profit. The simple, inspiring way to think about this is that P&G brands are served nearly 5 billion of more than 7 billion people on the planet today. Before P&G can serve the world remaining consumer profitable, they can reach the autistically, they can improve their lives in ways that enable them to drive, to increase their quality of living and over time to join the population of consumer they serve with P&G brands. This is Article 1 I thought was very interesting. In today's world, in today's global business environment, success is driven by talent, vision, and leadership capability of senior executive. McDonald was a praised a chief executive for the creation of the general manager college and continual involvement with hands-on training. In 2000, when Lafley became CEO, he asked then CEO Bob McDonald to start a general manager college where individuals were taught value-based leadership. The curriculum McDonald himself created. He trains many of these 250 leaders personally. These 250 leaders, they went to different countries and showed them how in the United States they do business in P&G, which this really helped because P&G is one of the biggest company in the world at this moment. Uh, they are actually number one right now, global. Uh, P&G shared the purpose to attract and unity of extraordinary group of people around the world, the most diverse workforce in the PG history. Uh, together, together, they represent more than 140 nationalities. Their recruiting and development philosophy to build from within, foster a strong culture of trust and shared experience. Their diversity, their shared culture, and their unified purpose are the defining elements of the enable P&G to touch lives and improve life every day. Uh, McDonald's believe is Bob McDonald believes is nearly a 500,000 people. Actually, it is a fact. Nearly 500,000 people apply for P&G jobs every year. Uh, they hire less than 1%. They attract the top talent because of P&G reputation as a great company for leaders. And they identify the best applicants by using a proven recruiting process that measures intelligence, assess character, and leadership, and predicts success at P&G. So they do not hire anybody. They hire people who are the best, and they get compensated uh, for the work. So they are really the workers there are top paid. Uh, That's why Bob McDonald created this college hands-on education for their leaders. They challenged P&G people from day one. Bob McDonald knows who is in and who is out. They believe there's no substitute for hands-on experience when it comes to leadership development. That's why create early meaningful responsibility for every employee. Typical assignment: demand collaboration inside and outside the company, describing project management and the need to be touched with consumers, retail consumers, and other external stakeholders. It is important for Bob McDonald to know their consumers. Every other countries have different type of cultures, and that's why they are ranked number one. Chief Executive Magazine listed in top 40 companies of the leader. Ranked among National Association of Female top 10 companies of exclusive women. So, name of diversity top 50 companies for diversity of 2014. P&G and Bob McDonald's motto: they hire the best. They challenge P&G people from day one. Business and functional leaders actively recruit, teach, and coach. They plan careers. Never stop learning. That is one quote that McDonald motto always says. Never stop learning. Changes always happens. This is an article that I thought was very interesting. Simon Sinek. Uh, this is a person who believes in why, how, and what. He talks a lot about Apple and the way people think of Apple and why other companies that have the same technology have not progressed because of uh, the way it is uh, the way it is said how the item works. He uses why. Why is concerned with the reason of the purpose of something, and how is about the manner or means by which do something. What is detailed information really focus on specifying something. He explains Apple why has the purpose to think differently, to push and to change the status quo. How Apple does this, the means and manner by which they share their purpose with the world. Is through effective design and engineering. Lastly, the what are people specific products. The phone, the MacBook Pro, iTunes. Starting with why. Next focus is on how, and then getting specific with the word with what. And an approach that he takes is like, for example, the classroom when teaching students the new concept. When it comes to the public speaking and presentation, it's important to have on overall delivering goals, a purpose of a person's delivery, and why. This is a real interesting theory of he spoke about why when it comes to delivery. Uh, he thinks that he talks about Gar Reynolds, uh, which philosophy, which he says effective delivery should be natural, authentic, and real order to connect with the audience. Uh, According to Reynolds, uh, to understand naked philosophy, the word naked philosophy, of presenting gives us a clear idea on why to deliver a speech this way. This philosopher gave a speech nude because thinking of being nude, he would grab more attention because one can deeply connect with their audience if they are human beings and if they show the humanity of others. This fundamental why purpose or standing place is essential when discussing teaching and learning more about the effective presentation delivery. In other words, what Simon is trying to say, the product that a company has could be quality, but it's the way you represent it to the consumer. If it's the way you advertise it, the way you say it, is what motivates consumer to buy. That's why Apple is a known brand, and a lot of people look for it. One of my favorite local business leader in my town, Cape Coral, Florida, is his name is Billy Fusillo. He's a person came from New York. He's estimated worth $100 million. Uh, most of his fortune is from the automotive group, Fusillo Automotive Group, where he started off his business. He sells vehicles. He sells all vehicles. He's a dealership for all name brands: Toyota, Nissan, Kia. When he came over here, a uh, he had competitors, but he was a smart guy. Uh, Billy. He advertises his stuff. He comes on all commercial. He does it himself. People are getting autograph from him when you go to his dealership. He's on the radio, and the great thing is that he uses the community too. He participates a lot in the community. He has the Spanish community, which is 40%, and 50% are English speakers, and 10% are other. And he advertises a lot on the Hispanic community. He has spokesmen with Hispanics, and he hired a lot of organization of his dealership where it deals with only Hispanic, and the rest is English. He does advertising in Spanish in the radio, TV. He is a brilliant guy. He is one of the top sale dealership in my town, which is a small town. Uh, he is also recognized uh, for his participation with the community. He likes also to help and get involved with politics. Billy, when he came here, he also has competition, big competitors, Roger Dean Chevrolet from Ford, Samuel Nissan, and Hyundai. Uh, his challengers were big. The product he came with was Kia. Kia wasn't that popular. He was going against these big companies, uh, but he brought down his Kia dealership. And since Kia was the cheapest car at the market at that time, he sold them for great prices. And also the product has changed. The vehicles were well made, so he became the big bully afterwards. So a smart guy, his challenges, he competed against them and he did it. He had a lot of help from the community. He hired people. He got involved with employees. He got top salespeople, and he was pretty smart to be hiring local people. And all his advertising was done by him, like I said. Uh, so communication with the employees was a plus, and his consumers. And that's all I have to talk about, and hope you have a good one. Thank you.